Et voilà, donc on continue l'histoire. Donc on va essayer de trouver quand même Alexei. Hein. C'est un petit peu pour ça qu'on est venu ici. Ah, donc je les connais tous. Donc hop, donc j'ai pris Judith pour lui apprendre ses arts modifiés. Hein. J'ai appris tous ceux que Estelle pouvait apprendre, tous ceux de Flynn, enfin tous ceux qu'il pouvait apprendre aussi. Oh, je sais pas. Donc là, il y a une porte, on va y aller. Donc on voit qu'on est quand même bien sous l'eau. Hein. Je me disais bien qu'il était trop court le donjon. Hop, une nouvelle arme pour la petite Miss. Et là on voit qu'on a l'air d'être quand même bien en profondeur hein, dans l'eau. Et là il y a une porte qui est verrouillée. Enfin, il y a trop de débris devant elle donc on n'y a pas accès. Hop, on va pousser ça. Et on va faire monter le niveau de l'eau. Hein. Et les ennemis arrivent, vu qu'il y a de l'eau maintenant. Mais c'est dommage, c'est qu'il n'y a pas eu de petite cinématique. Donc on voit qu'il y a 2 socles. Et j'ai oublié de mettre le deuxième. Mais quand même, là on se dit, il manque un personnage. Hein. Mais quand même, Yuri, il est fort. Hein. Il arrive à nager et se déplacer sans bouger.
that okay?
On va tous se les faire. Hein. Un petit peu d'XP, ça me permet d'apprendre les capacités au fur et à mesure. Hein. Coucou Babette.
Man, could you be any weaker?
What shot should do?
Man, I want some more.
J'y suis absolument rien, elle. Roulade. Ouais, je m'en fous un peu. Bon, moi, faut que je diminue le niveau de l'eau. Et on remonte le niveau de l'eau. Et ça fait réapparaître les ennemis, hein, sinon c'est pas drôle.
This looks like fun.
Bah, je suis toujours dans le même donjon. Hein. Il est pas fini le donjon où j'ai battu Jäger. Hein. Ah, elle est toujours à Zod à chercher Alexei.
So is that okay?
Donc hop, donc elle a pris Serluna. Donc maintenant, il faut que je mette l'âme de nouvelle lune.
How do you like this?
Donc on voit qu'elle fait quand même 5000 de dégâts. Actuellement, c'est celle qui fait le plus de dégâts de mon équipe, hein, Judith. Hein.
So is that okay?
Babette, ça se voit que tu suis les lives, ça fait peur. Hein.
Let's have a good time.
Bah, il y a le replay, Babette. Hein.
The secret of my strength is a secret.
Contre. Oh oui, il faut que je le soigne. Non. Et dire que j'ai fait tout ça pour un seul coffre, je crois. Et là, on se rend compte que je me suis fait avoir parce qu'il fallait que je sois de l'autre côté. Donc je dois me retaper les combats. Donc bon, maintenant s'ils sont bleus, je les fais pas. Et voilà, je peux aller chercher le coffre. Donc là on voit qu'il y a des chevaliers. Et on voit que j'ai besoin d'un orbe rouge pour mettre dessus. Mais je n'ai pas l'orbe rouge. Sûrement. Après Babette, comme j'ai dit hier, ça fait longtemps que j'avais pas refait le jeu. Et quand j'avais refait de mon côté sur 360, je m'étais arrêté à Jäger parce que j'arrivais pas à le faire avec la mission bonus. Enfin la mission secrète. Bon, on voit qu'ici... je peux pas le prendre. Comment ça, le coffre dans un passage secret, Babette? Oui, parce que je me souviens du jeu, mais quand je m'en souviens pas, je suis pas un guide. Ah, donc on voit que là, je peux déplacer que sur certaines zones. Là, je reviens à l'extérieur, là où il y a tous les chevaliers, normalement. Parce qu'il faut te dire, Babette, que ma Solus, elle me dit juste les ennemis, les objets qu'il y a dans les coffres, et les boss effacent le nom des boss. Je me pose sur leur point de vie. Non, il me dit juste la mission secrète. Comment on l'a réussi. Et après, c'est tout ce que petites quêtes annexes à faire au fur et à mesure du jeu. Elle est très fine, la Solus. Elle fait que 3 pages. Et là, Et là, quand je vais avoir fini le donjon, on aura fini la page 2 sur 3. Donc moi, mon objectif, c'est d'ouvrir la porte qui était en haut.
How feeble looking.
I guess I'll go easy on them.
Remy's under my protection.
Ah, j'ai pas réussi à me... Hop. Mais bon, on voit qu'au niveau des gelées, je suis un petit peu à la dèche. Hein. On va tester comme ça. Hein. Donc on voit que la gemme que je dois récupérer, elle est devant. Hein. Et je comprends pas trop à quoi servent les plateformes.
You're wide open.
Et du coup, durant mon petit farm, Fatia s'est bien éclatée avec son arc mystique. Bah non. Non, il n'y aurait pas d'énigme. Bon, il n'y a pas de trou dans la palissade. Je vois pas trop comment on pourrait monter. Ah, et je peux déplacer ça. Ok. Mais ça m'aide pas des masses. Parce que je peux pas être dessus. Ah, si. Bon, on va voir ce que ça a fait. Donc, il faut que je déclasse d'une, deux. Bon, à la rigueur, il faudrait que je mette là.
This'll make good practice.
Don't get careless. Out of my way.
But it feels so good.
Shining Face! Shining Dragon Sword! Gotta try and keep up. Gotta think about arts. You can't just go all out.
But it feels so good. So is that okay?
Bon, la technique, elle est bien puissante. Mais est-ce qu'elle est lente à lancer? Bon, du coup, elle, on va la mettre là. Et elle, on va la mettre là. Tada! Et j'ai l'orbe rouge.
Feeble looking.
Don't get careless.
Merci Babette. Ah, quand même 8000 elle lui a mis dans le dos.
There's no way we're gonna lose.
Et j'en suis combien? 47. Une gelée de citron. Alors là, je pense que Yuri est devenu aveugle. Parce que ça lui a même traversé la tête. Pas du tout. Parce que là, on arrive sur la fin des jeux que j'ai sur PS4.
Bye bye.
Parce qu'après, il reste Dragon Quest Builder que j'ai pas fini. Stardew Valley, mais bon, maintenant c'est un peu du retournage en rond. Lego Harry Potter. Ni no Kuni 2, que aussi un RPG.
This'll make good
Parce que le hack.gu, je peux pas le faire. Parce que YouTube ne l'aime pas du tout, ce jeu-là. Tous ceux qui font des vidéos dessus, les vidéos se font striker directement par Namco. Bah Nino Kuni 2, j'étais en train de le refaire avant de commencer les lives. Mais c'est vrai que c'est très long parce que à un moment on arrive à... on doit créer notre ville, enfin notre royaume, et pour développer certaines compétences du royaume, bah faut mettre des gens à la création de telles choses, et ça se passe en temps dans le jeu. Donc des fois, faut attendre 12 heures pour qu'ils définissent le truc. Elle vient d'où l'odeur? Bon bah il y a une drôle d'odeur de plastique cramé, je sais pas d'où ça vient. Il y en a qui doivent encore être en train de faire des trucs bizarres dans leurs apparts à côté. Et là, on va poser la pierre rouge. Et on tire dedans. Après, j'avais envie de me faire un jeu, mais je l'ai pas. Ah bah, si son pain, il a cette odeur-là, je ne mangerai pas son pain.
Man, could you be any weaker?
I guess I'll go easy on them.
Que j'attends qu'une copine me prête un jeu, mais... elle a pas l'air d'être très chaude à me le prêter en ce moment. Donc du coup, normalement, ce jeu-là, je l'aurai en mars l'année prochaine, quand il va sortir... quand ils vont le ressortir. Après, est-ce que je le ferai en live? Je sais pas. Peut-être. Parce qu'il n'est pas en français. Pourquoi il perd des PM? Et moi, c'est ça qui me fait marrer. Quand il n'y a plus d'eau, il n'y a plus de monstres. Persona 5. Mais j'ai pas envie de me l'acheter parce que l'année prochaine, ils sortent la nouvelle version du jeu, donc... autant attendre et acheter directement la nouvelle version qui est plus complète.
I suppose I could try. I can't just lie around.
Parce que le jeu, ça doit faire 2-3 ans qu'il est sorti, et toujours au même prix à 60 €. Et on le trouve sur eBay, des trucs comme ça, mais limite plus cher que le prix neuf. Donc si on peut me le prêter, je préfère l'avoir en prêt.
Yeah!
Huh?
Something wrong?
This looks just like... Could it be?
Oh, what's that?
This is the Maristella.
Et voilà, Patty a trouvé ce qu'elle cherchait.
That's the Maristella? The treasure that you've been searching for?
What? Seriously? Never imagined we'd find it in a place like this.
I've been searching for it for so long, and now I finally found it.
Well, what are you gonna do next? Weren't you gonna use that as a clue to find your grandpa?
But now's not the time.
Wait, but wasn't Ifrey the one who hid the Maristella?
Now's hardly the time to be excited over some treasure.
We need to hurry up and beat that scallywag Alexei to a pulp.
Donc du coup, elle a trouvé enfin le trésor qu'elle cherchait, Patty.
Battle mode activated!
Mais bon, est-ce que ça veut dire que vu qu'elle a trouvé le trésor, elle va partir et nous laisser tomber? Je ne sais pas du tout. Ah, Petit, je ne connaissais pas. C'est pas quelqu'un qui soit sur le live, bah non.
Ooh, nice moves. So is that okay?
With all the henchmen he's got, why would Jaeger come alone?
Well, he did have his two lady friends with him, though they didn't attack us.
Who knows? Maybe he thought dying would be the easiest way to solve his problems.
What do you mean?
I'm not too sure myself.
Bah c'est Patty, P-A-T-T-Y. C'est assez simple pour le coup, hein. Voilà comment il lag mon téléphone. Du coup, il y a quoi de ce côté-là? De ce côté-là, il n'y a rien. On continue par là. T'es sûr que tu veux jouer sur les prénoms pareils, Babette?
I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it.
Ah bah si. Tu joues avec celui des autres, donc les autres jouent avec le tien, hein.
Bye-bye.
Mais bon, on voit que ici il y a beaucoup d'ennemis, hein. Hop, on va chercher les coffres.
Guess there's no looking back now.
We're taking Alexei down. It's that simple.
We can't let the world become any more chaotic than it already is.
It's up to us to stop him.
Everything we've done is for this moment.
Eh, méfie-toi, hein, parce qu'une princesse, c'est un vrai prénom, pas un surnom, hein.
Let's do this.
Elle est tellement longue à lancer l'attaque qu'ils ont le temps de se protéger avant qu'elle les touche. Je la prends quand l'attaque?
Remember to keep a sharp eye out.
Hop, mais le Azura, il connaît déjà tout de mémoire. Mais c'est moins bien que ce qu'il y a déjà. Donc là, on arrive bientôt à la fin du donjon, hein. Parce que la porte qui est devant nous, c'est la dernière, c'est la porte qui nous mènera à Alexei. Enfin, il y aura certainement un couloir comme quand on a fait Jaeger. Pourquoi la perte c'est PM?
So is that okay?
Reminds me. You said something about finding a treasure earlier. What was it?
It's the Maristella. Having it in my hands really hoists my honor among pirates.
Whose honor? Is it really that special? That little thing?
It's not only small. If I have an itch on my head, I can use it to scratch it.
You can?
And if I polish it enough, I can
Comment
use
tu
it
fais
as a
tout pour
mirror and
pas qu'on
anything
dise ton
stuck
prénom
on
quand
my
même?
face.
That too?
And if I whirl it around just so, it becomes a deadly weapon.
And even that? Wait, what am I saying? Why do I always get caught up in your spell, Patty?
Merely one of the powers of this symbol.
Really?
You'll fall for anything, won't you?
Bientôt on va apprendre que ton deuxième prénom c'est Albert. Clair obscur mortel. Il n'y a pas de coffre caché. Ah moi Babette j'en ai 3 alors. Oh. Là ça va faire un combat quadruple normalement.
That's far enough. We'll never let you through.
The Royal Guard! Then Alexei must be just up ahead.
He's gotta be.
All right, guys, let's do this.
Bon, de toute façon, je sais pas si je te les ai déjà dit mes prénoms.
Nice moves.
Des prénoms de vieux, Marcel et Robert.
Gotta think about arts. You can't just go all out.
But it feels so good.
Victory is a whirling tide!
I almost feel sorry for them.
Captain, are you all...
Sodia, Witcher, were you able to withstand Zod's attacks?
The ships are anchored at a distance. We're the advanced party. Those who came after us have divided into small groups and are proceeding with the landing.
Mais quand même, c'est là qu'on se dit que Sodia et Witcher doivent être vraiment doués et très forts. Parce que nous, on a galéré avec les énigmes et avancé et tout. Et eux, ils ont réussi quasiment en même temps que nous.
You're being cautious.
That's smart. If you came in force and got caught, that'd be the end of that.
From here on, this is our duty. You need to withdraw.
Perky as ever, aren't you? Sorry, but we're gonna ignore you on that one.
If we did that, everything we've done up until now would be for nothing.
I think we should cooperate, but that's just me.
Aye, we've all come to defeat Alexei after all.
She's right. We're all here to bring Alexei down.
Well, and save the world in the process, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay then, let's all play nice and go pound this guy.
Ouais, Stodia et Witcher sont pas dans notre équipe, hein, sinon ce serait trop marrant. Hein. Et la point de sauvegarde magique. Parce que... Ce qui nous attend derrière la porte, après je sais pas si je vais réussir. Hein. Allez. Bon, on voit que ça a été une zone assez lucrative quand même pour l'argent parce que j'ai remonté au-dessus des 700 000. J'aurais peut-être dû prendre un soigneur moi dans l'équipe.
Well, well, everyone's here. Welcome to the very depths of the ocean.
It's over, Alexei. Don't add to your crimes any further.
Ah, Princess Estelaise. How nice to see you up and about.
Donc on voit qu'il y a un énorme apathia quand même.
Useless. He's dead. I thought surely he'd come through in the end, but oh, how I was mistaken.
Is toying with the destinies of others how you have your fun?
Alexei, what happened to the ideals you held? What changed?
Flynn, are you still saying things like that?
Nothing has changed except my methods. Absolute power is all that can revive this rotting, stagnant empire. Indeed, the world.
And just how many lives do you plan to sacrifice to acquire it?
No true reformation could occur, so long as I followed the means presented by the Empire. You should understand this well.
C'est vrai que pour le coup, l'Empire il est tellement corrompu que bah, à part le détruire, il n'y a pas grand chose qui pourrait l'aider.
Nonsense! It's all nonsense! Every word out of his mouth is a lie!
Why have you taken such a hurtful path? Someone of your stature could have found another way.
Mais bon, pour le coup, moi je le comprends vachement bien, Alexei, parce que comme tout est pourri, bah pourquoi vouloir reconstruire sur de la pourriture vu qu'il n'y a rien qui va tenir, autant tout raser.
At times, dreamers must suffer being branded as criminals, but I'll suffer such burdens gladly. I promise to free this world from the Entelakea, from the air, and from this pitiful empire.
Bon, par contre, tuer toutes les races pour ça, alors qu'il y a juste l'Empire qui est en faute, ça c'est peut-être un petit peu gros, mais...
This world shall be reborn.
I don't give a damn what you're doing this for. And you're making a lot of people cry. And that's enough of a reason to take you down.
There's no turning back now.
How tedious. If you'll excuse me, I'm a very busy man.
He's getting away!
No, he isn't!
Everyone, jump!
Donc c'est bien, c'est que Curie il arrive à rester en lévitation, hein. Ni vu ni connu.
Hey boss, so you really want to go through with this?
Must I put up with such questions, even from you? None of you, none, thinks the Empire is in the right.
The ends don't always justify the means, boss. These kids taught me that.
I could never agree with your way of doing things. A way that is filled with pain. If you truly have no intention of changing your ways, then...
The guilds and the Empire both have good points. You can't just wipe them out and start over.
Using force will surely breed resentment and contempt. You do know that, don't you?
There's no guarantee the world you'd make would be any better than this one.
I didn't place my trust in you so you could force your ideas on the entire world.
Mais bon, pour le coup, on peut pas se dire s'il va être meilleur, mais il pourrait être difficilement pire.
If realizing your vision requires destruction, then I have no choice but to end you here and now.
All the booty in the world couldn't make me sign on as part of your twisted dream.
Nobody's gonna buy what a bastard like you says.
I see my explanations are wasted on you. The small-minded always fear change. However, all the air in the world is now in my grasp. You have no...
Yeah, right. You're still trying to figure out the formula for this place.
What? Rita, what do you mean?
This guy still hasn't completely unlocked Zaude's controls.
Is he just buying time?
Ah yes, Rita Mordio. How very careless of me.
Are you serious? And you think you can change the world? Don't make me laugh.
How very right you are. Very well, then this will be one more trial along my path to my rightful place as ruler.
Mais tellement classe son épée.
Sacrifice made for the new world's dawn. Come.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I thought he didn't have all of Zaude's power yet.
He doesn't, but he may have enough.
He's betting the world on this. He's got to pull out all the stops. Let's go.
This world will be reborn. Do not interfere.
I don't remember
Ça fait quoi l'étoile des mers?
agreeing to that.
Ah, peut-être que l'étoile des mers redonne des PM.
Fool to cross swords with me.
Vu que le souvenir maternel est juste à côté et lui c'est les PV.
Crashing off a wall like that? What a troublesome man.
Not a single one of you could best me.
There's no place in this world for you, or for Hermes.
We finish this now.
Yuri hors limite, mais ça sert à quoi à ce moment du combat? Bon. Donc du coup, j'ai confondu ce combat-ci avec celui d'avant. Parce que c'est contre Alexei qu'il faut utiliser après son art mystique pour le combattre. Alors... Ah, c'est sur les côtés, ok. Un boulet. Bon, il y a de fortes chances que je doive recommencer le combat, hein. Allez, faut me ressusciter, hein. On a arrêté d'utiliser la... Ce truc-là, ça sert à rien pour l'instant. Hop, là on soigne. Ouais, je suis en... Évidemment, je suis mort. Bon, c'est bon, techniquement, si je gagne le combat, j'ai pas à le refaire. Parce qu'ils ont réussi la condition bonus. Oui, je peux les réanimer les autres quand même, hein. Bon, il reste encore 32 000 points de vie. Évidemment. Et voilà, il est mort. Et avec la mission bonus du premier coup. Donc du coup, j'obtiens une source de sagesse et un anneau féerique. Je suis content d'avoir réussi du premier coup parce que le combat il est chiant. Là, on va avoir de longues cinématiques.
It's over, Alexei.
Is this the top of Zaudet?
Donc là, on se dit, il faisait quelle taille l'Antelexia?
Is that the core? It's so big.
You continued the analysis this whole time?
We will witness together the might of Zaude.
No!
You fool!
Yuri, look out! Ah! Flynn!
Captain!
Donc il s'est pris pour Link. Avec, quand tu as tous tes points de vie, tu lances des faisceaux d'énergie.
So the sword.
Donc on voit que Dynamos reste la plus puissante quand même des deux. Mais bon, je suis content que ce soit pas une cinématique privée, hein, parce que là, ça aurait été chiant sinon. Là, on voit qu'il y avait un bouclier autour de la planète et qu'il se désagrège. Et la Déphagos revient sur Terre parce qu'il avait été foutu dans l'espace.
What the hell is that?
I've seen that somewhere before.
That. It was on the mural.
The catastrophe?
It's the Autophagos!
That is the power of Zaude? No, but I thought... This cannot be.
The Autophagos? Did you...
No. This catastrophe has always waited there.
What do you mean? The Autophagos was never eliminated. It was just sealed off far from sight.
Yes, and now it has returned to spread the ruin it once rained down upon the ancients. And to think, I caused it all. The ultimate irony.
Donc là, on se dit qu'il a l'air d'avoir été manipulé quand même. Hein.
You mean Zaude had been holding it back this entire time? Look out!
We were never more than worms writhing before an approaching storm.
The time has come. Our death draws near. No one can escape its doom.
Shut up already, you bastard!
It seems in the end that I was the greatest fool of all.
Et quick, appui d'Alexei.
Where's Yuri? I'm sure that he's over there somewhere.
Autophagos disappeared into the void. Yeah, well, guess they didn't really say they destroyed that thing. They just went off and left this piece of crap remnant behind. Flynn?
Et Flea et Yuri a fait le grand plongeon. Et ouais. Donc du coup, maintenant que la Déphagos a été libérée, le monde change. Donc on voit que Yuri finit tout seul. Ouais.
My room. Why?
Mais bon, il y a plein de quêtes annexes avant de faire, avant la fin du jeu. Hein.
The child of the full moon.
Mais bon, on voit qu'il avait l'épée avec lui, il est tombé dans l'eau. Il a fait une chute gigantesque, mais ils ont quand même réussi à retrouver l'épée avec lui.
The leaders of the ancients possessed an innate power, and were called the children of the full moon. The shrine of Zaude received their lives and power. It sealed the Autophagos away, saving the world.
You have awakened.
Duke. So it was you who saved me.
I couldn't afford to have this sword lost to the sea forever.
Okay. I still owe you my thanks. So the Shrine of Zaude was powered by the lives of the children of the full moon?
Humans brought forth the Autophagos and led it. Consider it atonement. The few remaining children of the full moon, together with the Entelecheia, decided on how the world would be. The Imperial family are their descendants.
So that's how the Empire started. And that's why that sword, the key to Zaude, will prove a true Emperor.
As long as air is used, no one can oppose the Autophagos. For it is born of air itself.
You wanted to stop the Autophagos, too. That's why you were going around calming all the air Krene, right?
Correct.
Why didn't you ask for help from the Empire or the guilds? You could have stopped Alexei if you'd done that.
I have aligned myself with the Entelecheia. I have no intention of coexisting with humanity. What's more, the masses of humanity will never come to any accord.
So, what are you trying to do? The Autophagos was too much, even for that ancient civilization.
There is a way.
You say you despise humanity, but what about us? Aren't we human? Why did you give me De Nomos? Why did you cooperate?
You were the only ones who even attempted to communicate with the Entelecheia. That is why. Never mind, it is done.
Wait, what are you gonna do?
I will protect our world, our Terca Lumares.
Hold on! Oh, damn it!
Et voilà, on a perdu Dame Nomos. Donc là, on est de retour à Zafia.
Yuri?
Estelle? Repeat?
Yuri!
Ouch! Hey, hold on a sec.
Yuri! It's really you, right? You're not a ghost or something? Oh good, you have a shadow.
Yeah, I'm living. And yeah, that hurts.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy. Repeat just rushed out all of a sudden. I was so surprised.
Eh bah ouais. À la fin du jeu quand même. Hein.
Is that wound from when you fell from Zaude?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess so.
I can't tell you how happy I am.
Donc on voit que Estelle a soigné Yuri grâce à ses pouvoirs hein, quand même, hein, ce qu'elle ne doit pas faire.
Sorry to make you worry.
I want to go tell everyone. They'll be so happy.
What's everybody doing?
Rita went to Zaude with Judith. She said there was a lot to study, being ancient ruins and all.
That's Rita.
Patty's helping out with repairs on the Fiertia too. Carol and Raven went back to Dawngrest. It seems that relations between the Empire and the guilds are worsening again.
Oh, they're still like that?
Supposedly it's because of Zaude. They went to make sure the guilds didn't do anything rash.
First Heracles, then that. Guild or not, people are gonna be on guard.
It's troubling Yoder as well. And Flynn is being Flynn and going off to all corners of the world.
Everyone's working hard.
They thought they should do what they can, even without you.
Yeah.
Because we knew. We knew you were alive. Even Flynn took ships out to look for you so many times.
I'm so sorry. But thanks to you, I'm all fixed up.
You should still rest today. Rita,
Bah surtout qu'il fait nuit, hein,
they
donc.
can all wait a little longer to see you.
As you wish. Estelle, Repeat, sorry to worry you.
We were stuck on top of Zaude. We couldn't get down. But Flynn and all the rest of the knights managed to help us.
Huh. Sounds like everyone had a pretty rough time.
But we're all safe now. All of us. I'm so happy.
The air crisis, Duke, the Autophagos. We still got a mountain of problems to deal with.
Mais du coup, est-ce qu'ils ont changé d'équipement? Non.
Alexei unleashed something terrible. I'm tired of all this freeing the world nonsense.
Just what is the Autophagos?
Who knows? A catastrophe. It can't be anything good. Guess I get to fight a big one this time.
It certainly is. So, you're going after it?
It doesn't look like I'll have a normal life if I don't.
A normal life. For everyone. That's why we fight.
Yeah, that's enough, right?
Yes, it is.
I thought I heard a familiar voice. Oh, it's really you!
Thanks, everybody.
Don't go taking that young lady around everywhere. She must be tired.
What do you mean? Estelle, were you using your power?
She fixed up every wounded person who came back. We're all in her debt.
If there's anything else I can do, please let me know.
Nice to see the lower quarters back to normal.
It'd be perfect if only that thing in the sky weren't there.
Don't worry. Leave it to brave Vesperia.
There you go again. Just how are you gonna close up that hole in the sky?
Hey, if anyone can do it, Yuri can.
Yeah, he never makes promises he can't keep.
That's far enough.
Now you, what do you want?
I say, take a look at this.
Huh? A warrant? For me?
Just Yuri?
I say a knight's duty is to apprehend the unlawful.
So I'm the only one with a bounty on my head? Nobody else?
That has nothing to do with the matter at hand.
We have a proposal. Return to the knights, and this all goes away.
What?
Ah, donc c'est bien, c'est que Alexei voulait faire que tout revienne à zéro pour un état corrompu. Et là, qu'est-ce qu'on vient de nous faire? C'est « Oh, Yuri, t'es un grand coupable qui est recherché et tout, mais si tu reviens chez les chevaliers, c'est pas grave, on te fera une ardoise blanche. » Donc ça reste quand même de la corruption.
Someone high up is making a fuss about leaving you to do as you please. So...
Donc au final, on punit pas les coupables, mais on choisit qui a le droit d'être puni et qui a pas le droit d'être puni.
Now you've got the idea.
Hey, Swan!
What? Where? Hey, wait!
So long, everyone.
Take care.
Just as I thought, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's go! Arrest that man!
This hill's pretty brutal.
Those knights are amazing.
They are tenacious.
Yuri!
Ah, Patty.
Whoa, Patty. Where did you come from?
Yuri! Thank the Seven Seas! I knew you were still alive!
Yep, still kicking. Somehow.
De quoi qu'est compliqué, Babette?
Oh!
Huh?
Hey, Judith!
Estelle, I just came to get you.
Where's Rita?
Rita's in Ospio putting together all of her research. You'll come too, right?
Yeah, if you don't mind me catching a ride.
Then let's go.
Sorry to make you worry, Judy.
My heart was about to burst from worrying so much.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I really mean it.
Bah, pas vraiment. C'est la corruption dans l'État. Si tu connais des gens au placé, tu peux faire ce que tu veux, tu crains rien. Comme il y a eu pour Ragout, qui a été gracié parce qu'il connaissait des gens. Cumor, pareil. Vu que c'était un chevalier et un noble, il pouvait limite tuer n'importe qui, c'était pas grave, parce que vu qu'il avait de l'argent, il était couvert derrière. Et là, Yoder, qui est le prince du royaume, il veut faire pareil avec Yuri. Yuri a tué, donc il devrait être puni. Mais comme il connaît le roi, eh ben le roi, il lui dit « Oh, c'est pas grave, t'as fait des bêtises, on annule !»
Wait!
Not again. Just once. Just once I want to take it... Goodbye, knights.
Get back here!
Seeing the Autophagos just there in the sky, it's horrible.
Yeah. To think that catastrophe from the legend was hidden up there all along. It's creepy.
It just showed up in the sky out of nowhere. All the people must be so worried.
I'd rather see what we're up against than let it grow out of control somewhere hidden away.
Your spirit is amazing, Judith.
It might be a good thing to have the danger right out in front of us, though. It'll bring together people who'd never get along otherwise.
True. When you can no longer deny the Autophagos exists, all that's left is to face it.
You're right.
Donc là, on voit la Déphagos. Je trouve ça fait joli l'effet dans le ciel. Donc là, on va aller faire une petite quête annexe, qui est vraiment annexe parce qu'elle n'existait pas dans le jeu d'origine. Mais bon, là, on va aller refaire le plein. Ouais, il faut que dalle, lui. Et là, faut que j'aille au niveau des tentes.
I'm really glad to see you're still breathing, Yuri.
Sorry that I made you look for so long.
Well, it wasn't my first treasure hunt, was it?
Estelle was the first one who found him, though.
Right. So alas, we were delayed.
Are you really treating me like some pretty bauble to be picked up?
Coucou Draco, oui.
I've always been looking for.
Oh, now that's true on multiple levels.
No special meaning. I mean what I said.
Indeed. You are all treasures to me.
And now we're off on another treasure hunt?
Exactly.
We'll have to be quick and be sure nobody gets to our loot before us.
Aye.
Là-haut, je suis bien en bastion des dons. Bah oui. Non, je veux pas me reposer. On va sortir du bastion, on va retester. Mais c'est marrant, c'est quand on parle au chien avec Ripide, ils se parlent pas, t'as pas l'impression qu'ils se comprennent.
How did Yuri survive falling from a height like that?
He was over the sea. Maybe someone fished him out.
Took the Fiertia everywhere to look for him, but he never turned up anywhere. Maybe he drifted ashore somewhere?
Well, he is Yuri.
Right. As long as he is safe, that's enough.
Est-ce que vous êtes chiants tous les deux? Bon, on va sortir du bastion et on va essayer d'y rentrer. Il faudrait que j'aille me le faire, ce giganto-là. Ainsi que celui de la forêt. Bon bah on va essayer plus tard. Hein. On va aller rechercher tous nos compagnons. Parce que là quand même ça me permettait d'avoir un titre pour chaque personnage, cette quête-là. Donc... Allez hop, Aspio. Non, je vais passer par en bas parce que je vais aller voir le magasin. C'est chiant là, Kero. Toujours pas la bonne orthographe hein, pour Queen Babette. Hein.
Eureka! Oh, Rita, Yuri is...
We're more invisible to her than a camouflaged cuttlefish.
Bah ouais. Et en compensation, Wyatt, j'écrirai toujours mal.
It seems like she's blind to everything but her research right now.
I can't really blame the people here for treating her like such a weirdo.
She looked so happy. She must have discovered something.
I hope so. Let's go.
Hop, on va chez Rita.
We should be able to calculate the force field stability coefficient. So...
Rita?
We can make a key formula. Efficiency is okay. Making a stable, non-dispersing piece should be...
Hey, Rita!
What? Don't bother me! Huh? Oh, it's you. How did you get into... Wait, you're...
Hi.
Ah, Babette, dès que c'est un nom anglais, les gens ils ont du mal. Hein.
I looked all over for you, you know.
Sorry about that.
Well, whatever. I don't have time to argue about that. I have something very important to talk to Estelle about.
To Estelle?
I may have found a way to control the behavior of air.
Really? That's great, Rita!
I learned lots of things when I investigated Zaude. Like how we might be able to apply the techniques used there. However...
That is related to Estelle's power as a child of the full moon?
We need to interact with the air to make it recombine freely according to a formula. This is something only Estelle can do.
If only I hadn't given Dane Nomos back.
Did you meet Duke?
Yeah, he saved me. Well, he said it was so he could recover the sword.
That sword's different from the Child of the Full Moon. I doubt it could be a substitute.
But that control formula you used on Estelle... That was to control the power of the Child of the Full Moon, wasn't it?
Yeah. So if we're going to control the air with this theory, we have to release the control formula on Estelle.
So, if everything goes right, we control the air. But if we screw up, the air will get even worse and the world will fall to the Autophagos. Is that about right?
That's quite a bold plan.
Aye, it's a plan as bold as jellyfish stuck in shallow waters.
Sure. Let's go with that. Anyway,
I'm sure it'll be fine. Estelle, believe me. Lend me your power.
Are you scared?
No, I'm happy. I might still be able to use my power to help others.
Mais bon, elle avait l'air de le faire quand même, même avant de savoir ça.
Rita,
Hein.
please let me know if there's anything I can do.
So what exactly do we need to do?
Well, I'm not completely finished working everything out. Give me a little more time.
Okay, we'll go see Carol and Raven while you figure things out.
Great! I'll go too. I've got all the materials I need in my head. I'll let you know when I work it all out.
All right, me hearties. Let's get going.
Hop, on récupère Rita. Et du coup... J'aurais quand même pu changer d'équipement. Hein.
Ooh, if he was safe, the least he could have done is let us know. That idiot.
Yeah, if we'd known he was okay, we wouldn't have wasted all this time looking for him.
But we wouldn't have known he was all right if we hadn't looked.
Which is why he should have let us know in the first place. I mean, we looked all over.
We'd be too worried about him if we hadn't.
You were really worried, weren't you, Rita?
What?
Thank goodness you're safe, Fury.
Yes, I'm so glad. And just look how happy Rita is.
Are you happy?
Et maintenant, direction Dongrest. J'espère qu'ils vont donner des indications pour retrouver Flynn, parce que... À part dire « il voyage aux quatre coins du monde », c'est large comme indication. Je vais où, moi? Bon, ici, ils ont plus d'objets à acheter dans le magasin. C'est-à-dire que là, il y a une porte avec un coffre. Wouhou! Nouvelles armes. Nouveau casque. Nouvelles armures. Je viens de cramer 500 000. Et j'ai pas fait 200 thèses. Hein. Donc voilà. Judith se bat avec une corne de licorne maintenant. Bah, en fait, ce qui a beaucoup aidé, c'est que dès le début du jeu, j'ai eu quasiment 105 000. Hein.
A method for controlling the air, huh? I hope it goes okay.
Yeah. If it doesn't, we'll have to keep our end of the bargain with Pharaoh.
So shouldn't we stop it right away?
There's no real hurry. I'm sure they'll do fine.
Yeah, they can handle this.
I have faith in them now.
Donc là, du coup, on va aller au truc des guildes, à l'Union.
Damn it! Why did I have to do it?
That was
Ah, Harry, il a encore fait une connerie.
Harry, right?
Oh! Yuri! I can't believe you! You should have told me you were alive!
Sorry for worrying.
Donc c'est bien, c'est que tout le monde lui reproche de pas leur avoir dit qu'il était vivant.
But I'm back.
Well, aren't you tough? That's my boy.
Hey, I said Yuri was my boy first.
I ain't handing him over to you, Patty, darling.
Ouais, Babette, je pensais à toi. J'ai trouvé des manettes PS4 rouges à 35 €, officielles.
We just saw Harry. Did something happen to him?
There's been just a teensy bit of trouble. The Union's kind of a ship without a captain right now.
So the people won't come together unless there's some kind of core.
J'en aurais bien pris une, mais j'ai pas l'argent nécessaire.
Core! That's it! What's it?
I've got it! Apatheia! It'll work if I use Apatheia! So even if the air stability coefficient keeps changing, if I connect one of those...
Hold on, forget the explanation. We wouldn't understand it anyway.
Oh, okay. The Apatheia we gave to the Dawn should still be around, right?
That was Belius's Apatheia, the Cyanosael.
Rita's found a way to control air.
Really? Cool!
Do you know what happened to the Cyanosael after the Dawn died?
Nope.
What about Harry? Shouldn't he know, being the Dawn's grandson and all?
Good timing, too. I was just about to take him back. Go to the Union headquarters. We'll be back there soon.
Hop, on récupère Carole. On va lui donner sa nouvelle arme.
The atmosphere is kind of strange.
Yeah, the Union is falling apart.
Because nobody wants to step in to take the Don's place. And the Don's heir ain't quite up to it. Come on, don't hang back now.
I was the one who led Grandpa to his death. Someone like me could never become a man like the Don was.
Nobody's saying you gotta become a man like the Don was. We're just saying you should at least show up to the succession meetings.
Hey, do you have the Dawn's Apatheia? We'd appreciate it if you could give it to us.
Rita a les pieds dans le plat.
Wow, that was quite a fastball, Rita.
That Apatheia belongs to whoever succeeds the Dawn. It's not given to outsiders.
What? Well, when will they choose a successor?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Well then, who should we ask?
That boy's a real piece of work. Who's gonna protect the city if the Union isn't?
What? That would be our guild, of course.
Talking of whose guild? I know that you sent in your Clouds of Dawn members to Zod.
The Union has never been outstripped by the Empire. We cannot sit here and risk falling behind.
I say it was imprudent. It could have been taken as the Union's hostile act against the Empire.
In that case, we would defend our honor on the battlefield.
And who will be leading the battle? The Clouds of Dawn? If the Dawn got wind of that, he'd burst out laughing.
So why don't you boys in Altos throw your hat in the ring? Maybe then we'd see just how unpopular you really are.
This is ridiculous. Continue as you please till the world comes to an end. But don't bring up a war between the guilds. This isn't a joke.
Hey, I've got a great idea. Let's just set a bit of driftwood in the Dawn's chair. A hard existence being worn down by the waves lends it the exact same air of dignity.
My, how ingenious.
Yeah, you just keep talking.
It's all right to be helped by your friends. Protect your friends, and they'll risk. That was the last thing that the Dawn said to me.
Carol.
What? Who's this kid?
I can't do anything by myself, but I have my friends. Because my friends are there for me, I can do anything. They're still there for me, even now. Why isn't that good enough for the Union?
The boy is right. The best thing that the guilds ever had was their ability to help each other. There is always a way to deal with things, even if you aren't some great big leader.
The Dawn told you that from now on, you have to walk with your own feet. You know how to walk on your own feet, don't you?
You make it sound so easy, but actually...
Let's go. I'm gonna get sick if I have to stay here any longer.
Hey, you, wait up! What about the Apatheia?
If you've got enough spare time to be hanging around those idiots, you'd be better off using it to think of another plan.
Another plan? It's not that easy.
You'll be able to come up with something if you just don't sleep for 3 days.
Why is it on me?
Here.
J'adore, il balance un truc comme ça en sachant ce que c'est.
No, this is going to be stolen.
What do you mean?
I owe you one.
Get a move on before the others realize it's gone.
To what do we owe this generosity?
I don't know. Maybe it just left a bad feeling in my stomach to get lectured by a kid like that.
Maybe there's some hope for that boy after all.
So, now that we've gotten the Apatheia, what's next?
Next up, we're going to the Zofair Rift. I'm going to use the unactivated air crane that's there.
The Rift? We're going someplace cold again? Mind if old Raven waits here?
You'd rather be cold than have the world be destroyed, wouldn't you? Let's go.
Et hop, on récupère le ciel cyano. Et Raven. Hop. Il est classe celui-là.
I'm so glad Yuri's okay.
Are you kidding? The Atafagos, the whole world going nuts? There's no way that kid would miss this.
You weren't worried, Raven?
Maybe just a little. But guys like him keep getting up, no matter what happens, so... Nah, I wasn't too worried.
You really believe in Yuri, don't you, Raven?
Ah, you're gonna
Bah,
make this old
le descriptif, c'est il a fait des ravages il y a 10 ans. Hein. Mais bon, là, ils nous disent d'aller au glacier, mais ils nous parlent pas de Flynn. Donc, du coup, je sais pas quand est-ce qu'on récupérera Flynn. Hein. Mais bon, je pense qu'après le glacier, ça va être la fin du live.
I don't know what we do in this journey without Repeat's help.
How come Repeat's so strong, anyway?
He trained hard in order to capture the spot of Big Boss.
What do you mean, capture the spot of Big Boss?
It was a battle to defeat the Little Wolves, the leaders of all the dogs and cats in the capital.
They had a leader?
They were the former Big Bosses. They oppressed the cats and dogs and even harmed humans.
I'm really interested in hearing more, but...
Yeah. If it's a long story, maybe you could tell us when we have more time?
Oh well, your loss. Long story short, Repeat fought for the dogs and cats, and now he's their boss.
So he got stronger to protect the ones he cared about.
And the reason he's fighting now is also to protect the people he cares about, right?
J'ai trouvé tellement classe l'image de Repeat. Donc on voit qu'il peut pas se poser sur les glaciers.
So can we just go all out?
That was a nice little break.
Mais laissez-moi avancer.
This'll make good practice.
One shot should do.
How do you like this?
Ah, enfin. Voilà. Mais du coup, elle a appris toutes les techniques qu'elle pouvait apprendre pour l'instant. Et c'était là d'équiper.
That was too short.
Donc maintenant, hop. Plus besoin de ces deux-là. Hop, et il lui faut feu d'enfer en plus. Mais elle les connaît pas bizarrement les rouges. Donc là c'est frappe lunaire.
It seems that the Union is still in disarray.
They relied on the Dawn for too much. They're probably scared without the guy who used to decide everything for them.
I think I know how they feel. Constantly worrying whether or not you're about to make some big mistake.
Well, I can't understand being so afraid of messing up that you can't decide anything.
Wow, I agree with you for once.
The Union has to do a lot of thinking for themselves now that they're without the Dawn.
Isn't that how it should be?
Absolutely.
Ah, Jojo.
Don't get careless.
Oh, elle est classe comme attaque. Je sais pas vraiment ce qu'elle fait, mais elle fait. Ah, elle me redonne des PM. Pas trop bien.
That wasn't too bad.
Avec les cartes trop bien. Quelle carte, Babette?
Oh, it's cold, cold, cold. So cold, 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 cold.
So,
Ah.
what are you gonna do with the air
Et ça,
current?
c'est Patty qui les utilise.
I'm going to use the energy to make an air converter.
Mais bon, des fois, les cartes, elles sont pas sympas. Parce que quand je faisais mon farm ce matin, Patty, à un moment, elle a fait une combinaison, ça l'a tué.
An air converter?
My plan is to efficiently convert the air into matter, decreasing the overall amount of air. But for that, it's ideal to have the converter use energy similar to both air and matter.
How is that energy different from air?
Elementally separated air transitions into matter in stages and eventually becomes stable. I'm going to stop its transition between the two states and develop a converter formula.
So it won't be air or matter?
It's a state that's closer to matter than to air, but it's still not quite matter. We call it mana.
Mana.
To think that one short utterance could hold more gravity than the light used to lure fish out of the frigid sea at night.
It actually has a really long, complicated name, but mana's good enough. But it'll still be less stable than actual matter, so we'll need something to act as a core.
The Apatheia.
And a lot of air and Estelle's power to recombine the formula.
Using my power without the control formula will unbalance the air. It'll just flood out again.
But we can't just sit here and ignore that thing. And...
Bah, de toute façon, le Déphagos, il est déjà là, donc... Autant qu'elle en profite, hein.
It's a bet I'm willing to take.
I guess I should be the one trying to stop you, but... I'm game to get in on this bet, too.
I'll wager 1 billion gold on that.
The theory is correct. It'll be okay.
I'll return this 1 billion gold to you many times over.
Oh, truly now?
Yep. Come on.
Ça, j'aimerais bien l'avoir, moi, le milliard. Hein.
It's freezing. Think there's a cabin or something where we can get out of the cold?
I don't think anyone would build a cabin on top of a sheet of ice.
If we just had some fire. Oh yeah, Rita. Use your magic to give us some fire, would you?
What am I, a walking matchbox? And besides, using it on you would be a waste of air.
What's the big deal? Weren't you just using it over and over again just a little while ago?
That was to defeat enemies. What would you want me to set on fire anyway? You've got a pretty muscular body.
Huh? Well, I mean, with the guilds and the knights and all, it's a lot of work.
Doesn't look like there's enough fat to burn very well.
That's too bad.
Huh? Hey!
On va passer par là, ce sera peut-être plus court. Et on voit qu'il y a des nouveaux ennemis qui sont apparus. Peut-être pour ça que le gros truc il me disait rien aussi. Hein. Parce que du coup, vu que la Déphagos est arrivé, bah il y a de nouveaux monstres qui sont arrivés avec lui.
Quite the thinker. That's our genius mage girl Rita. Yep, yep.
Well, I had a hint to go off of.
Come to think of it, you did say you'd investigated Zod, didn't you?
Despite its amazing size, it wasn't running off of air. Even though it was a barrier blastia to protect the entire world.
A barrier blastia? Oh yeah, they were protecting the world from the Autophagos.
You mean to say it's been there for a millennium? It's as dogged as a philosophizing anemone.
Same goes for the Autophagos. It's been clinging to that barrier for just as long.
Alexei seemed to believe Zod was a weapon, but he couldn't have been more mistaken.
But the runaway air was the cause for the Autophagos' awakening, wasn't it? Ah, so that's why they would use a barrier running on power other than air.
But then, what sort of power was it using?
The children of the full moon, perhaps?
It was actually energy taken straight from them. Inside that giant core, it continued to power Zod as a virtually perpetual formula. Most likely, the energy was taken in exchange for their lives.
The light of life was extinguished from the children of the full moon.
So that's what Miorso's legend meant.
According to Duke, they did it of their own free will. They wanted to save the world.
The love the children of the full moon bore for this world is what created the barrier.
The power of love makes you want to cry.
They sacrificed themselves for the world. The children of the full moon were protecting us the entire time.
Huh? Are you catching a cold, Estelle?
No, it's just... I've been so cold ever since I saw Rita use that water magic of hers.
That's terrible! Are you sure you're okay? Achoo!
Now it's both of you? You should just tell Rita to stop using that kind of magic.
I can hear Rita already. I'll decide what type of magic I use, thank you very much.
Oh, come on. If we tell her that we might be coming down with colds, I'm sure she'll...
What's that? Something about me?
Hey, you catch a cold too?
Maybe someone's talking about me behind my back.
That's Rita for you.
Je vois qu'il y a des coffres qui sont apparus quand même aussi, hein.
So can we just go all out?
Ça ouais, c'est bien un nouvel ennemi. Ou sinon, je les avais même pas vus la première fois que je suis venu. Ce qui peut être aussi fort probable. Oh, du heavy metal. C'est bien ça.
We got a head start.
Our strategy worked.
Il y a un raccourci. Mais bon, hop. Fiole sacré. Donc là, il faudra qu'on aille ici, mais j'allais chercher les coffres déjà. Wouhou, 3%.
Why did Yuri fall at Zod anyway?
The core was falling, so I couldn't see very well. Did he slip?
Dear, what a clumsy lad.
He wouldn't be able to do much about Alexei.
It was pretty hot, so maybe he just wanted to take a refreshing dip.
Returning to the embrace of Mother Ocean? That's not like the boy at all.
Still, imagining it makes me want to crack up a bit.
Omnidiviseur. C'est marrant, il me semblait que j'en avais lancé 2 coffres. Oui, c'est bon, je peux aller au point de sauvegarde. Donc du coup, fin du live. On verra ce qui va se passer demain. Donc du coup, bah merci d'être venu. Et à la prochaine, bonne journée.